relation to the expedition of Tabuk, in which the Munafiqun, in which there are about 80 hypocrites, approximately, who did not participate in the expedition of Tabuk, along with some of the people in the Muslim community, but they didn't participate because of different reasons. So this verse overall talk about the fact that the Munafiqun will swear to Allah to convince the Prophet and the Muslim community that they have a valid excuses for not participating. And Allah revealed the true color of the hypocrite in this particular verse. So if we look more closely at the verse, at the beginning of the ayah, Allah say, "Sayahlifuna billahi lakum," and Allah is addressing the Prophet and the Muslim community. "Sayahlifuna billahi lakum." Muhammad knows that this hypocrite, they will swear to you, they will swear by Allah to you for not participating in the expedition of Tabuk. So I think it helps to understand the context of the hypocrite here. So hypocrites, they always want to get out of obligation, but at the same time, they still want to be on the good side of the Muslim community. So this is like a contradiction. And by not participating in the expedition of Tabuk, they somehow feel bad, and they somehow feel not supportive to the Muslim community. So that is why when the Prophet and the Muslim marched back toward the city of Medina from Sham, which is where the Tabuk was at that time, because they find out that the Roman soldiers did not show up at Tabuk, they went back to Medina. So Sayahlifuna here refers to the Munafiqun. Idhan qadabtum means to return back from the expedition of Tabuk. So this is Allah's way of informing them that they will swear to you. So be prepared for their excuses for their swearing. So the reason why these hypocrites, the reason why they swear to you to Allah is, first of all, because they want to be on your good side again after not participating. So if they swear to you, you may not interrogate them, and then eventually you may forgive them for their non-participation. So there are two reasons here. So if you don't interrogate them, if you forgive them, they will continue to be a normal part of the society. So as if there's nothing wrong with them, there's nothing wrong with what they did. So you leave them alone, and you let them back into your community. And then Allah respond by saying, فَأَعْرِضُوا عَنْهُمْ. So stay away from them. Stay away from them. So when they come to you with excuses, with swearing, stay away from them. So the first reason is because your time, the fact that you listen to their apology will not benefit them at all, which is explained by the word reason. Will not benefit them at all because they are truly evil at heart. So whatever you listen to them, it will not change their behavior. The second reason is because stay away from them, is because when you spend so much time with somebody, you may be influenced by their characteristics, by their qualities, by their behaviors. So this is Allah's way of saying, turn away from them so that you don't become one of them. So there are two reasons here for and then Allah went on and say the real reason why they are to be turned away from. Innahum rijisun. The word rijisun has been used in other part of the Quran, in which Allah says, Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu innamal khamru wal maisiru wal ansab wal azlamu rijisun. In this particular verse, the word rijisun refers to both physical and moral filth or impurity. But in this particular verse, the word rijisun refers to moral filth, moral impurity. So stay away from them because nothing will change them. And because what is in our heart will affect our entire soul and body. And there is a hadith that testifies to the truth of this statement, in which the Prophet says, ألا وإن في الجسد مضغة فإن صلح الجسد كله وإن فسد الجسد كله. So the heart will determine the qualities of our entire body, of our entire souls, of our entire behavior. So the heart is the most important part of our body. So if the heart is evil, then that will affect the entire personality of a person. And then Allah went on and say, وَمَأْوَاهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ. And the ultimate reason for staying away from them is because Allah has sealed their fate, and in which He say, وَمَأْوَاهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ, and their final destination will be the hellfire. Allah mentioned in another part of the Quran in which He say, إِنَّ الْمُنَافِقِينَ فِي الدَّرْكِ الْأَسْفَلِ مِنَ النَّارِ. And Allah will place the hypocrite in the lowest level of hell. So that is why, no matter what you do, no matter whatever effort you make to bring them around to the Muslim community with genuine intention, they will not budge in. They will stay who they are. وَمَأْوَاهُمْ جَهَنَّمْ جَزَاءً بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ. And this ultimate punishment is a recompense بِمَا كَانُوا يَكْسِبُونَ, for what they used to do, for the deception, for the manipulation, for the backstabbing on the Muslim community. All these are punishment, and they deserve it, because the danger of the hypocrite is that they are the enemy in disguise. And there's a saying in English, the devil you know is better than the devil you don't know. So these munafiqun are the devil that we don't know. They are walking among us, but we don't know them. So that's what makes them very dangerous.
Okay.
I think that's it.
Thank you. Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala in many verses mentioned about the oath or swear. Allah said, "La uqsimu biyawmin al-qiyamah." And as well as in this verse, "Sayahlifuna billahi lakum." And halaf, the oath or the swear, are used in the Quran. But Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala also swear, example, wal asr. Okay, the question is, what is the law of swear in Islam, and what is the consequences if someone break his oath of his swear?
Well, first of all, I think it helps to distinguish the two concepts between halaf and qasam. I think when we're talking about halaf, it always refers to bad thing. So that's why the hypocrites that's why Allah used the term halaf when it comes to the hypocrites swearing. And then when it comes to qasam, I think it always refers to good things. So that are the basic differences. And the second question is, what is the law for breaking the oath. So, yeah. So in order, so fundamentally speaking, that when we swear, we're swearing by Allah Subhanahu wa Taala. So there are three common ways of swearing: Wallahi, Billahi, Tallahi. And when we break or violate this oath, we have to pay kafara to iman. So we have to pay them by engaging or by doing some kind of atonement to atone for breaking the oath.
That is the first talk about this kafara, right? Yeah. Okay, next question. As well as Al-Quran mentioned about the impurified, people dirty. Allah say, "Innamal mushrikuna najis." Here Allah say, "Innahum rijis." Allah also say, "Innamal khamru wal maisir wal ansab wal azlam rijis." What does it mean, rijis here? And what is the consequences of that?
In this particular verse, the word rijsun refers to moral faith, moral impurity. So Allah is talking about the condition of their heart, because they are truly evil at heart, and that is why you need to stay away from them. So from this context alone, we can understand that the word rijsun in this particular verse refers to moral filth. As for the other verse in which Allah says, "Ya ayyuhalladhina amanu innamal khamru wal maisiru wal ansab wal azlam rijsum min amali shaytan." The word rijsun here means both physical and moral impurity, because, for example, if you're talking about intoxicant or alcoholic drinks, these drinks will affect both our physics and our soul. So we have two different use of rijsun here, in which one means only the moral impurity, and the other means both physical and moral impurity.
Okay, thank you. In the end, tell us the conclusion of this verse.
Well, from this one verse alone, we learn that the hypocrite, they will even go to the trouble or make the effort to swear to Allah to convince the Prophet and the Muslim community to get back to them. And the second lesson is that we learn that Allah informed us that the hypocrite, they are truly evil at heart. And finally, we learn that Allah will send the hypocrite to the lowest, to the hellfire, for what they used to do in this life.
Okay, thank you. May Allah bless you.
Sadaqallahul Azim.
Maybe you take a rest 5 minutes.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we will take a break for 5 minutes. Thank you.